Hello, it's 12 p.m. Now I've got the beans. I can have breakfast. I can sit down and watch my recently uploaded vlog. Yes, I only got 2. I couldn't believe it. I always get 3. I went wild the other day and got 6. But this time I got 2 instead of 3. I don't know what happened. I think I've spent so much time scanning it. It doesn't always go first time, you see. By the time I've done it, I'll probably think, oh, that's the second can. So I only got 2. After all that, I only got 2 beans of baked beans. Anyway, so it looks like I'll be going out again on Tuesday. Right, so now I'm going to wash up last night's dishes and start on the baked beans. Right, I'm just watching something called Ghosts, and what happened was I turned on the iPlayer a few months back, and because it was new, it was on the home page, and there were all these characters up. I see a picture of all these characters. It was called Ghosts, and I was intrigued by it, so I started watching it, and I got more and more, my intrigue got more and more bizarre, because my initial thought was, this is like a program I used to watch 40 years ago called Ghosts of Motley Hall. And as I'm watching it, it's very similar. You know, it's set in a stately home. There's all these ghosts from different timelines. And the premise is similar. They're trying to keep this stately home empty from strangers, but here 2 people have inherited it. But yeah, it seems. But then again, yeah. So I'm watching it because it reminds me of Ghosts of Motley Hall. The thing is, I was only young back then, and I don't have much memories of it apart from how good the special effects was in those days. So I can't really compare it apart from what I remember. I remember Arthur English in the 70s one. Yeah, so it's interesting. And of course, when I looked it up on Wikipedia, it says it mentions Ghosts of Motley Hall's rival on the other channel. Because Ghosts of Motley Hall was on ITV, and on the BBC at the same time it was Rent-A-Ghost. So the program, on the Wikipedia, this program mentions Rent-A-Ghost, but not, strangely, Ghosts of Motley Hall. And even in the title, in the opening credits, you have crows screeching. It's the same in the other show. So I've been watching that, but I've been falling asleep. So I fell asleep through, I think, 1.5 episodes, so it's okay for background at the moment, but I'm not really following it as such. But I'm aware there are some editing to be done, so I thought I'd make a start. I think the time is about 3:30, I believe, or thereabouts, just to give you an idea what time of day it is. I'm dry as well, so I need to drink some water. Right, here we go then. Just turned off the TV. I paused it. As I said, it was iPlayer. And I didn't notice this before, but after a while it starts to advertise. It does a slideshow of other shows that are streaming on iPlayer. And I've not seen that before while it's in its paused state. Yep, so I'll stop that. The time, in fact, is 5:45 on the dot. So off we go. It's 7:15 and I'm just about to export, but because I'm using both TVs, and if I turn that TV off to save on electricity, it upsets the software because it knows there's two pieces of hardware, or knows about the extra hardware. So what I've done is I've closed Shotcut down, the editor, and unplugged the television, the external monitor. Gone back into DaVinci. I've tried to open the project and it's telling me there are missing files, and these are files relating to the previous project, the previous vlog. I don't know why it's doing that, because these files are no longer on the timeline. So a little bit of an obstacle before export. I had trouble opening the project file because it's looking for these missing files, but as soon as I okayed it, I had OK or cancel or search. I did cancel, I did search, and it brought up it did link to another file because it had the same, well, I had a freeze frame, and I called it the same as I did last time, and of course it found the match on the file name. So I did cancel, I did search, and when I did OK, nothing seemed to happen, but then when I changed the view, it appeared. I saw the duration, and I thought, I just checked the file, so it's okay. So I wonder why that happened, because I'm using the same project, but I clear out the files and just bring in some new ones, and I've been saving as I've gone along. Oh, maybe this is the first time I've actually come out of Shotcut to turn off the TV, and of course when I open Shotcut, normally I open Shotcut when I do the next edit, so of course I will get that dialog box. Well, I've learned something new today. Right, it's 2 minutes to 7. I'm going to kick off the export, and then I'm going to have chili con carne on toast. It's a Sunday. There are 2 videos that come out by certain people. I've seen one of them. The other one came up a few hours ago, so I haven't seen that yet. So I'll watch that, and then I'll start watching Horrible Histories. I think I saw 2 yesterday. One was a half an hour, and one was a Christmas special, which was like probably 90 minutes long. But also, so I keep saying that's really annoying. There's a thing I watch on Sky Arts called Discovering. I've mentioned it countless times. Usually it's on actors and actresses, Hollywood, you know, big stars. But they've done the same talking heads, then do music. Composers, but with composers they've done it by years, and then of course it taps into the composers of the time. Anyway, they also do directors, and I've mentioned that before. The thing is, series 5 has just started, and episode 1 is on Francis Ford Coppola. So I'm going to watch that as well. So watch the YouTube video, watch Francis Ford Coppola, and then this will be exported. It will probably take 4 hours. Then I watch Horrible Histories, and when this is ready for watching, it'll be tea time. So I'll have a sandwich then and watch this. So that's the plan. But first, I have to kick off the export.